Hello everybody and welcome back to When's the Wolf Time? Now I do apologise if today's show seems a little bit different, everybody. Main reason, I don't have a lot of my editing stuff to be able to make it like it was, but I sure as hell will try post-production. Yeah, essentially my graphics card, my GPU died on my computer, so I got a new one, and that didn't work, and now my computer's in the shop, getting fixed, so I've got to use a laptop to edit on. So again, do apologise if it seems a little bit different than normal. So then everybody, on today's show, we have got some progress that I have made on some of my own stuff this time, rather than commissions. In truth, I don't have a lot of commission stuff on at the moment, so if you would like a model done for you, then please give me a shout, send me a PM, and we will discuss it. Yeah, we've also got a bit of a tutorial for you today on how to magnetise stuff. So yeah, hang on for that at the end of the show. But first, I do believe that we need to address something. And that something that is being addressed is the competition results. Now, where is it? I have here the results of the competition. Now, I would just like to say, there's something kicking about on the floor, god damn it. I would just like to say that all of the entries were an exceptionally good level. There was not one entry that I looked at and thought, meh, you know, that's not really that good. They were all top notch. And I would just like to say it was really, really hard trying to decide a winner. I did not use a random number generator like the other guys. I literally went through, there were about 20 video responses or something like that, and I picked using just my mind, and you know, what I was impressed the most by. Now, bear in mind, some of them were painted, some of them were not painted. The competition was not judged on painting. The competition was judged on dynamic movement and conversion skills. And yeah, the winners are the ones I think, well, the ones that impressed me most. Not that anybody else didn't impress me. I thought everything was fantastic. And everyone that entered will get a big mention in the credits at the end of this video. Possibly as well, I might even make a video montage of all the actual entries and stuff like that. So yeah, keep looking out for that in the future. Now, enough pussyfooting around the subject. I'm going to start by going with third place first, working our way up to first. So, the third place entry was Cornelius Flakington, or Falconton Flake, whatever. The name's up in the doobly-doo down, well, your name is down here, and it also is in the doobly-doo down below, so we're going to go check out your entry. It's up in the background here, but you can't really see me because of my hair. But anyway, right. So, yeah, I really like this model, just for the fact that it was in the true spirit of the word, bits, box, bash. It looks like so many different random bits we used to make this model. Now, I just like it because of the fact that the sword is really massive and the pose is badass. It's kind of like, come on man, just looking down from this rock. But anyway, yeah, so Cornelius, you win third prize. You got a bit of a channel mention there. Your link's going to be in the doobly-doo. People, go check him out, subscribe. Now, the second place. It goes to Warboss T up in this man. Now, I really like this guy's channel, but also the entry was really, really good. And aside from the paint job, which is pretty damn awesome, I again thought this was in the true nature of the competition, just because, you know, it reminds me of the kind of conversions that I used to do when I was a bit younger, you know, with all kinds of like crazy arms and stuff like that. So yeah, again, his link is in the doobly-doo down below, and yeah, go check him out, go give him a subscribe. Now, the first place winner, the winner of the Wolfen model. This goes to Archeolus. I can't pronounce that username, but it is here. So you have won, my friend. You have won the Wolfen for that fantastic dynamic conversion of the Scout jumping off the Carnifex. It's like, I really liked it. The dynamic movement in that is absolutely fantastic. Simple, yet very, very effective. It's just the fact that he's kind of just like, yeah. But yeah, just really, really like it. And the paint job's pretty nice on it as well. But like I say, was not judging for the paint jobs. Now, yeah, on with the rest of the show.
Okie dokie everybody, let's have a look at what I have been up to this week. Well, this week I've mainly focused on my Sin Eater Marines, so Grey Knights in short. What I did, well, last week I ordered a box of normal Grey Knights, and I also ordered a box, well, the Dark Angels veteran sprue or whatever it is, because as you know, my Grey Knights have the robed theme, which is like that. I just think it makes them look pretty cool. Not really that practical for battle, as a lot of people do argue, but still, I like it. I think it's pretty cool. So, I thought to myself, well, I've got a couple of combat squads now, what else do I need? I was thinking, well, I need some fast attacks, so I thought, hey, why not make some interceptors right here? Now, I'm not a fan of the backpacks personally, but as a squad, the interceptors are really cool. I mean, just the fact that they can go bloop 30 odd inches and just appear and still shoot the shit out of somebody. So, I do believe, oh, he's lying down on the job. I do believe that I'm not all in shot here. Oh, let's move it back a little bit. So yeah, these are my interceptors. I decided to go with 2 falchions, the rest with power swords, and then chuck in 1 psi cannon in there. So, moving across, we've got the guys with falchions, we've got Nemesis 4 swords, we've got the psi cannon. I keep forgetting the names of the Grey Knight weapons, you know, the heavy weapons and stuff. Got another guy with falchions, and then another guy with a Nemesis 4 sword. Now, one thing I'd just like to point out, I decided on this one, because he had a bit of a tabard or a bit of a loincloth or whatever it is. I decided, because it's like got a bit of robage going on, I wanted to use, you know, the robed head from the Dark Angel Spirit, and I think it looks fucking badass. Holding his sword high aloft, whilst pointing, "You are next, demon, I shall smite thee, foul demonness." But yeah, so I really like that guy. That's probably one of my favourite guy out of this squad. Now, I was thinking to myself, I was like, do you know what, right? It's expensive to buy for 5 Grey Knights, really. So I was thinking to myself, oh, what could I possibly do, you know, to get my money's worth? So I thought, hey, these guys, if I wanted to, I could use these as regular Grey Knights. So I decided to magnetise the backpacks on them. Not that one though, because it's the opposite pole. Not that one either. Fuck's sake. There we go, haha. So I decided to magnetise these guys so I could use them as both, because I'm a cheapskate, essentially. But yeah, they all have magnetised backpacks. Every single one of these interceptors do. Balls! Oh, frick, fucking shit. There we go. That was a backpack that I cobbled together, by the way, guys, because I lost one. Well, I didn't really lose one, I ran out, so to speak. But yeah, so all these guys have magnetic backpacks, so that's pretty cool. And you're probably thinking now, well, what did you do with the other 5 bases? Because you got 2 box sets. I was like, well, my friends, well, what I did, not only did I make these interceptors and regular Grey Knights, you know, I decided, hey, I've got a load of stuff left over. Let's make some Purifier squads. Oh, how did you get over there, mister? There we go. You can go over. Get out the shot. Get out the shot. So I decided, hey, you know, let's make some Purifiers, because Purifiers are pretty badass, so why the fuck not? So, yeah, I started thinking to myself, oh yeah, close combat weapons, and I was like, oh shit, you know, you don't get enough close combat weapons really, but you do get a few leftover Nemesis 4 swords. So I decided, that's probably not the best one to show you, I decided to make them like this. As you can see, bit of extra stuff on there. That's actually the hand from the falchions, and with the Nemesis Doom Sword just chopped. So they're both chopped off. The falchion is chopped off just above the hilt, and the Doom Sword is chopped off below the hilt. And yeah, looks pretty good. The only issue you do have is a lot of these arms, and especially the ammo packs for them, the clips. There isn't enough. So I think I'm going to have to order some of those separately. But anyway, but using this, it enables you to do right and left-handed Marines, which is pretty cool, because you don't see an awful lot of lefties in the 40k universe. So yeah, here's a cobbled together guy, because I had a spare set of legs and you get like a load of spare face plates as well with the Grey Knights, which is pretty weird. But yeah, so he's just a cobbled together dude, missing a shoulder pad, because again I ran out. Then got these guys are all just stock with the Nemesis 4 swords. I tried to make them a bit more, because purifiers are supposed to be pure, so they got loads of purity seals stuck all over them, additional ones. We got this guy. This guy's probably my favourite out of the normal guys, just for the fact that he's like, I challenge you, I will smite thee. Just looking up at his sword, ready to maybe saying a prayer or something. I don't know, he just looks pretty damn cool with his fist clenched in the other hand. But then, I hear what you're thinking, you know, you're thinking, well, hang on, you have to have a Knight of the Flame with purifiers, so I thought, hey, why the fuck not, let's make him a little bit different, this guy, so I made this guy. He's got a similar kind of double-ended glaive, slashy stick thing as my librarian, carrying to the side, holding his storm bolter out, it's going ba-ba-bang, ba-ba-bang, again, just a Dark Angel's body and head, yeah. Pretty good. Dark Angel's backpack as well. That is the least Dark Angels-y of all the backpacks. And then they all get a little book, shaved a little glyph that it has, a little Dark Angel's dagger thing. And, yeah, just to make him stand out a little bit. Festooned with purity seals, because he is very pure. He is a Knight of the Flame, of course. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've been up to, is building. Just because I've been busy and I've had loads of stuff on this week. But yeah, so tell me what you think of these guys. But before I finish this show, I do have a tutorial for you guys as well. Now, I don't know how long it's going to end up running for, so hopefully I'll be able to, you know, fit it all in. So yeah, I'll run the tutorial for you now. Okie dokie guys, this is a little tutorial on how to make magnetic backpacks on Space Marines, like these little beauties here. The things that you will need for this: firstly, you will need a miniature that doesn't have a backpack. Secondly, you will need some super glue. Thirdly, some really strong neodymium magnets. These are 3.1mm thick. These are extremely tiny. There we go, that's how big they are. Whoop. You will need a plastic pokey device, such as a ballpoint pen. You'll need your clippers, and you will also need the backpack in question that you're doing. Now, this is a backpack off a interceptor squad for Grey Knights. So what we're going to do, we're just going to clip the backpack off the sprue. These are knackered, these clippers. These are Games Workshop ones. Look at the state of them bastards. Absolutely fucked they are. So yeah, we're just gonna clip the individual bits off. And it's, by the way guys, it's really awkward doing this because the camera is at such a strange angle for me. Like I have limited visibility in what I can actually see. So I do apologise if this is a bit rough. Obviously, you guys are going to do this a lot better at home when you have more time to do it. I sound like Neil Buchanan, whatever his name is, off bloody Art Attack. If any non-UK watchers, you probably won't get what Art Attack is. So yeah, we're not going to bother about the flashings and stuff and the little trimmed extra bits because, yeah, just because. Okay, you'll need one more thing as well. For this little bit, I've just thrown my sprue and it's disappeared into the pile of sprues I have by the side of me, so I don't know what it is. You'll also need a Dremel or similar multi-tool. That's nice! You'll need to equip the etching tool on it, which I think this is an etching tool anyway. It's just the right size to do the job. Okay, now you have your pieces. We're just going to move some of that stuff out of the way. What we're going to do, we're going to zoom in, first of all. Now, you see on the Space Marines, you have this little nubbly bit here which goes into the actual backpack. That's where you're supposed to obviously glue it. You guys don't need to know that, really, unless you've never assembled a Space Marine before. So what you're going to do, you're just going to clip off. Oh no, sorry, I meant you need one more other thing as well. You're going to need some form of, well, this is what I do anyway, you're going to need some form of craft knife. Because what we're going to do then is we're just going to just smooth it all off. I'm just going to carve away a little bit like that. Now what you're going to do, you are going to get your Dremel, and you're not going to put it on the lowest setting, you're going to put it on the second highest setting. Now what we're going to do, we're going to drill this little piece out here. So let's get started. See if I can do this without stabbing myself. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Stab myself on camera and bleed out. That'd be the end of the Great Jojo Man. But anyway, let's get started. Really awkward. Okay, what you want to do every once in a while, you just want to take your magnet and just check that the hole that you've made is big enough and deep enough, because you don't want it so deep that the magnet falls in completely, but you don't want it so shallow the magnet sticks out over the top, otherwise the thing just spins around and it doesn't connect with this little back piece here. So as we can see on that one, it isn't quite deep enough, and I've actually made a bit of a mess of that, but oh well. You guys can do a lot better job. I am doing it in a very, very awkward position right now. Let me just try and make that a bit deeper. Okay, once again, we're going to check. Also, you might notice you get a bit of a build-up of plastic around here. This easily just flicks off when you're done. So we're going to see if that's wide enough. Yep, so certainly wide enough. Is it deep enough? That side's caved in a little bit, so we'll just turn it around and just see. Yes, I would say that that is overall deep enough. Now, you're going to blow the dust away. By the way, I'm not wearing a face mask at all, but for those of you that are fairly safety conscious out there, I would, oh excuse me, just had my breakfast, I would highly recommend that you use a dust mask of some kind, because the little plastic shavings that you get off it are they're just not pleasant to inhale. Okay, we're going to take our super glue. This is a really crappy super glue. We're just going to put a tiny little bit in the cavity that we've created. So like that. Now, at this stage, it doesn't matter which way around you get your magnet, so you can just pick one off. It doesn't matter what side it is, and we're just going to drop that in there. Now, this is where your pokey device comes in, because sometimes it won't go round properly, and it'll come out at an angle like that is. So what we're going to do, we're just going to use the pokey device to just tease it. Sometimes you might have to use your fingernail as well. Just tease it into a position. So, let me just have a closer look at that. There we go. That's okay there. I tend to just wipe away some of the excess glue with my finger. And then you wait for that to dry. Because the next stage, you don't want to do straight away, because it can end up with the magnet popping out there, and then you've got to fuck about with it and re-glue it all, and it gets really messy then. What you can do in the meantime, if you say for example if you're drilling one of those, there's not many gaps around the edge, but on some of them you can get, like, if you go a bit too far, you can get a lot of gaps around the edge. What you can do, you can take some green stuff, mix it up. I find the darker consistency of green stuff better because it's stronger, and then just get it really malleable, and then just literally get your finger and wipe it over it so the green stuff fills in the excess. You can even put a tiny layer of green stuff over the surface of the magnet, because neodymiums are powerful enough so that they will actually they can stick through a lot of stuff. Really, they can make contact, and I mean, look how freaking powerful they are. Whoop, like that, you see. You know what I'm saying, anyway, that glue should have dried enough now. So what we're going to do now is we're going to attach the backpack. Now, this is where you want to find out which side the magnet is. So you get your little stack of neodymiums. Oh, by the way, these neodymiums, these 3x1 size neodymiums, these are only like £2.80 or £2.90 off eBay. Free postage and packaging because they're so small. So they're well worth getting some. You want to work out what that's the wrong side, so it's that side there that we want. Detach him from the magnet. Then you want to get the magnet in question, like that, and remember which side is the sticky side. So the sticky side for the miniature is the right hand side. You want to get your base. You want to put some glue in this little hole here where the little nubbly thing would go. Has any gone in there? No, it hasn't. Because it's an old super glue and it's a bit gloopy. Oh, too much. Bollocks. Oh, shit. Right, hold on. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, these new fucking jeans. I can't wait. Right, okay, we're just going to have to put that magnet. I'm going to put that magnet back down there. Balls. Balls, balls, balls. Balls, 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 balls. Right, okay. There we go. And that'll do. Now, these kind of things will happen, so you just find out which side it is again, take it off, and then put the side that isn't going to be attached to the model into the actual hole, and you will find that it fits almost perfectly. There we go. Just take your pokey device, aka a biro, and just make sure it's, you know, even. Make sure it's not lopsided. There we go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a very easy process in how you magnetise Space Marine backpacks. This can be used on any Space Marine miniature, providing that they don't have anything obstructing the side here, because sometimes a certain backpack might not fit. Say, for example, if you've got a load of Assault Marines, but you're not too sure whether you want to go for just regular Tactical Marines, then you can just magnetise the backpacks. Buy a load off eBay or Games Workshop website and save yourself a whole bunch of money. That's basically what I would do, because I'm a bit of a cheapskate. But anyway, that's the end of the tutorial for that, so hope you've enjoyed that.